It is your girl, Gabrielle Reyes. Welcome, YouTube. And hello. Hello, my loves. Hello, welcome in, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to my cooking class. Hello, my loves. Hello, it is your girl, Gabrielle Reyes. We are doing another live cooking show, cooking class, everything you need up here on a Saturday. We are up in the kitchen, and y'all know me as One Great Vegan, and today we are gonna be making homemade French fries. To be specific, rosemary French fries. And y'all know we're gonna be singing, we're gonna be dancing, so let's get into it. Rosemary French fries with creamy dip, served on the side with chips and potato, chopped and thin, let me be your guide. Rosemary French fries, chopped and thin, let me be your guide. Rosemary French fries, chopped and thin, let me be your guide. So I'm gonna be your guide. Your girl, Gabrielle, is gonna teach you exactly how to make rosemary French fries. Now, the first thing I wanna do, I wanna harvest my herbs, y'all. This is my Aero garden, and I've had this since September. And yo, if you can tell, can y'all see, look at this. Look at this abundance growing in this just tiny, cute little garden. I'm obsessed. It's so easy to use. All you have to do is put water and plant food in there, clean it really easily, and you can have, they have so many different kinds of herbs, y'all. Specifically today, I'm gonna be grabbing some rosemary. Hello, okay? So I'm gonna grab, let's see, I think I'm gonna get like four pieces of my rosemary, or stems, if you will. Let's see, y'all can see what I'm doing right here. Y'all see I'm chopping up this rosemary. Ooh, and it smells so good. All right, so I'm gonna get the piece in the middle, the W, the middle of the W, if you will. That's that piece right there. Ooh, y'all, and what's great is we're gonna fry this rosemary first, and then we're gonna fry some garlic, and then we're gonna fry some potatoes. It is so bomb. I've made this recipe. My husband actually broke his fast. He was doing like a lemonade cleanse. He broke it for these French fries, so you know they bomb. All right, one last piece from my Aero garden. There she goes. Look at that, y'all. Fresh herbs. I'm also gonna get some parsley too, because I'm gonna put some parsley fresh on top of these French fries. So let me grab myself, look at that, big, beautiful leaves. I love how, honestly, it sometimes it grows a little too fast for me, because I'm like, oh snap, I gotta use these plants really quickly. So I'm gonna get as much as I can from the back. Oh, look at that big stem. Yeah, definitely. Gonna get that right there. All right, that should be enough parsley. And then, let's see, if I want anything else, it'll be right over here on the side, hanging out, doing what she do. Okay, y'all, so I've got my fresh rosemary here. I've also got, let's see, oh, there she goes. I'm trying to figure out how to shuffle my music, because if not, she'll play the same song over and over again. And listen, that's cute, but I'm also about switching it up, y'all. So, like I said, we got our fresh rosemary right here, got our fresh parsley. Set aside this parsley for later. We're gonna chop that up and use that. Set aside your rosemary, because the first thing we're gonna do to make these French fries is we're actually gonna chop up our potato. So wash your potato. If you want to, you can skin it, or you can fry up the skins. It really kind of doesn't really matter. So let's chop it up. I'm gonna show y'all the easiest way to do this. I'm gonna let you see. YouTube, check it out. Hello. So the easiest way is first we're gonna chop off the top and the bottom, or you know, sides, whatever you wanna call it. I'm gonna call it the top and the bottom. Chop off those pieces right there. And like I said, you can skin it if you really want to. Our oil's already bubbling and boiling, y'all. I can tell. She's just like ready to get cooking. All right, so once you have the two sides, pop it onto one of those flat surfaces and create a rectangle, just like this. You see I'm making like a big, gigantic rectangle. Look at that. And I still got a little skin on it. And guess what? We can fry these up too. In fact, we're gonna put all of this into our cold water, which, check it out right here. I have a big old bowl of some cold water, and we're gonna put all of our chopped up potatoes into the cold water, and we're gonna let it chill for about 2 hours. But honestly, y'all, overnight is best, just so you know. But what's great about today is I've already pre-chilled some of the French fries, so we're gonna be able to get into it real quick. So I'm gonna chop up my rectangle I just made. I'm gonna create nice thin slices like that. Y'all see that? And then I'm gonna slice that up even more. Now, if you have one of those tools that slices up your potatoes for you, good for you. Your girl Gabrielle, I'm not about all the fancy equipment. I like using it, but you know, I'm down to just show people what you can do with whatever you got. So now I'm cutting these up. I like them pretty thin. So I'm gonna be slicing these up. You know, that's a pretty good, decent size. Look at that. Nice thin slice of some potato. There we go. Oh yeah, all these pieces are great. Boom, look at that. Look at that, that's fabulous size, exactly what we want. And I'm gonna pop it into my cold water. So let's just do that for the rest of these potatoes. And then y'all, we get to get going. Now, if you're cooking along with me and you're like, but what if I wanna air fry these? We're gonna try air frying a few too. So I haven't air fried them yet, but I'm gonna do it here live, y'all, because that's how we do. We experiment up here in the One Great Vegan Kitchen. Last slice, make nice thin slices of potato. That way they're gonna be nice and crispy. And of course, y'all know I'm serving it up with a dip, a creamy dip. I love a creamy dip, like, come on now. Anything, I mean, these are fine with ketchup, but a ranch dip really, really just makes the whole thing set off. All right, so check it out. I have my slices of perfect potato right there, boom, in my cold water. And like I said, you're gonna let this chill for at least 2 hours. Overnight is always best, but I wanna show y'all, I've already got them chilling. And I'm gonna bring them on over here. And that way, oh, they are so chilly and cool and perfect. Yes. So the reason why you put them in water is actually to remove some of the starch. Oh yeah, and you can already tell these are gonna be super, super crispy. And I like how long these are too. Ooh, that one's really thick. I might chop that piece up a little bit more because it's a little too thick for my liking. There we go. Boom, that is like the perfect French fry size for me. So now, after you have let your potatoes soak for overnight, 2 hours, we're gonna actually pat these off with a towel. So let me pour out this water, and in fact, I'm gonna pour my extra water into my new batch right here. Hello, come on, reuse. Get in there. Oh, I lied. Actually, I don't think I have enough. Oh, maybe I'll make it. Do you think I'll make it? Yes. Oh, snap. Oh, at the very, very tip top. All right, there we go. Do what you gotta do, girl. All right, I'm gonna put this aside. Hello, balance. Hello. Set this aside. Hang out over here. And now, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna pat down these potatoes. We're gonna try to take out all of that moisture. So my favorite way to do that is get a really good hefty towel, lay it down. Let's get a nice good handful of some of these potatoes. Lay them out pretty flat as possible. And we're gonna pat these down like this. Y'all see what I'm doing right here? Patting down potatoes with a towel and your hand. Roll it around. Don't let them break down. For real though. Oh yeah, I can already tell these are getting nice and dried up. And next, y'all, we're going to pop in our fresh rosemary and our garlic. Let that fry up. Then we go fry up these taters. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's see. Let me get myself a plate that I can put everything on, all these potatoes I'm about to use. So I've taken out the majority of the moisture with my towel out of my potatoes. Now I'm gonna place them on this plate right there. Hello. Oh, y'all, this is gonna be good. I love French fries. Like they truly, I joke and I say they're survival food, but anytime we're traveling and we know we're like, oh snap, we don't know if we're gonna be able to have anything real to eat, we're like, at least there's French fries. Raise your hand if you're in that same situation, because they're gluten-free most of the time, obviously vegan the majority of the time. So French fries or tater tots, that's kind of like our go-to, any kind of fried potato, that's like my go-to. All right, so let these potatoes soak up any of that excess water. and these are gonna be crispy. Now this is key to make sure these potatoes come out super crispy. Now, another way you can do it, you can actually make potatoes out of mashed potatoes, y'all. What you would do is you could cook the potatoes, strain them down, cook them with the rosemary, like roast them some rosemary, put them in there too. And then you actually pipe them out, freeze that, and then pop that into the fryer, yes, the deep fry, or an oil pan full of grapeseed oil, which is what I'm using today. All right, so I think these potatoes are Gucci to go, and what do you know? Yes, oh snap, these are gonna be so good. Actually, some of them I wanna chop down. If you can tell, I was chopping these a little quickly when I was setting up for this, but that's okay. We're gonna get some nice thick potatoes, and some thin ones, mix it around, variation. All right, we got variations of potatoes, boom. Just all different kinds of sizes. I really like these long, thin ones right there, personally, that's for me. All right, so we have patted down our potatoes, removed a lot of that moisture. These are ready to fry, which is, you know, the best part of frying. And like I said, I'm gonna save some. In fact, I'm gonna save some right over here, boom, which we are going to air fry. And I already know, because I have air fried them after I deep fry them, they come out even better. If you deep fry, and then if you need to like refresh them up, pop them in the air fryer or the oven, honestly. So y'all, check it out. Here are our potatoes. We soaked them in water overnight. We've patted them dry. We're gonna set them aside, and now it's time to fry up our garlic and our rosemary. Let me go get my oil, because I can hear her boil, doing what she do. All right, let's set things up. Ooh, she's nice and hot. Yes, girl. Y'all about to see it here live. Hello. All right, grapeseed oil. That is what I'm using today to fry it up. Fry it up, fry it up. Ooh, now this oil's already nice and hot. And the easiest way that you can tell oil is hot is, honestly, you can put a little bit of flour in there and it starts to pop up. That's how you know she's ready to glow. So let's pop in our garlic. I'm using full bulbs of garlic. Now I will say these will get burnt if you leave them in there for a long time. So just be prepared to watch it. And so I'm gonna put in these full bulbs of garlic. I'm also gonna put in my fresh rosemary. So let's do this, y'all. I'm excited. This part is fun because we get to see if it fries up. Okay. She getting a little fried. We're gonna wait a little bit to let this, yes, girl, heat up. Heat it up, heat it up. Okay. First piece of garlic looks good. Oh, look at that rosemary though. Look at her bubbling and boiling. All right, the rest of our rosemary, bam, going in. Bam, there she glow. And now add in those little pieces of our garlic. Now I'm gonna, oh, hello. I'm gonna let, oh, y'all, it already smells so bomb up in here. I'm gonna let this cook. Ooh, and she smells so good. I'm gonna let this cook for about 2 to 4 minutes. I wanna see them a little bit crispy, but we're gonna let that flavor cook into the potatoes, y'all. It already smells so good. Part of me is like tempted to put a little bit more rosemary in there, but I wanna save some for another recipe, so we'll see. All right, let's add in more garlic though. Why not? Why not? Boom. So let this fry up, let it crisp, let it get all golden. You'll start to be able to feel it get a little crispy if you use your spatula and kind of pat it. If it doesn't feel soft and flaky, you know she's crisp enough. So we're gonna let that crisp up real nice, and I'm gonna answer whatever questions I see, y'all. Let's see. Yes, it's grapeseed oil better to cook with than olive oil. Yes, especially when you are frying, you want to use grapeseed oil, or I think peanut oil is fine, but grapeseed oil is typically what I use because it's, number one, it's alkaline, so it's not as acidic. It won't make you feel as like heavy after frying it up. The other one I would use is peanut oil if you can have peanuts. If you can't, grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil also is like a decent price too. I would say it's like $12 for a full container of it. And I mean, honestly, you can use like 3 cups of oil for this. But like I said, if you ain't trying to do oil, let's figure out how it works with the air fryer. Let's do that, y'all. Let's see. Oh, and this is already crisping. Now, if you're doing it the baked way, You don't got an air fryer? You don't want to deep fry? You want to do it baked? Okay, the way you're gonna do that is actually by putting together your potatoes and your rosemary, covering that in just a little bit of oil, and your garlic, minced up garlic for that one. And then pop that in the oven at 400 degrees for about 30 to 45 minutes. And y'all, she delicious, she good. All right, our rosemary is crisped up. Oh yeah, I just wanna show, oh, hello. I'm gonna show y'all, let me see if I can show y'all that piece of garlic. Let's see if I can show y'all. Look at that, it's golden brown. It's already good, y'all. She already delicious, okay? So next, I think it's time for me to add in my potatoes, y'all. I think it's about time. It looks like everything's kind of crisping up pretty well, especially over on this side. So let me add in a few potatoes, honey. I like to add in like 5 to 10 at a time, depending on how large your pan is. So let's see. Okay, I see her. You want to see some bubbles coming off of it. That's how you know it really is. It's crisping up. It's frying. The oil is hot enough. You want to make sure. Yes. And if you can see inside, you can see that it is bubbling. It is boiling. It is hot. It is delicious. And I'm gonna add in some of these. Oh, look at this. That's gonna be so good. That is like perfect French fry size right there. Boom. Let's see. What else I want to add in there? Okay, I ain't mad at that one. Let's add that up in there. Oh, look at that. Another one. Another one. Yes. I think she'll be cute too. Y'all can see this. Look at this. It's all just cooking and it smells bomb up in the kitchen, y'all. You know she's smelling good. And I ain't gonna lie, it always smells good up in the One Great Vegan kitchen. But something about rosemary and potato together, y'all, there is just a combination of love. Hey, rosemary, potato french fries. Rosemary, potato french fries. Before your eyes, rosemary, potato french fries. Get in the kitchen, give it a glow. Get in the kitchen, put on a show. Hey, y'all know anytime I'm up in the kitchen, I am putting on a show, don't you know? Our little girl burner is doing so well, y'all. I am incredibly proud. I can see her crisping up. The heat is nice and high, and you want to make sure you are frying this on high heat, because if that heat goes down, then it's gonna cloud around, okay? It's not gonna be good, because it's all the oil is gonna seep into the potato instead of actually frying it. So you wanna make sure your oil is as hot as you can get it. A lot of people like to use thermometers. Yet again, I keep things simple. I like to go the flour, or if you don't got flour, you can just a tiniest little drop of water to see if it's ready to boil. So yo, this rosemary is crisping up. And what I love about this recipe is actually, by the time the fries are ready to come out, the rosemary is gonna be falling off of the stick. So it's just gonna just meld and mix into all of our potatoes. So you know it's bomb. All right, y'all, I'm gonna see if I can answer any questions. Hashtag French fries, yes baby, always. And I know y'all love this recipe because I posted it already on all my platforms and y'all were like, yes, I need this in my life. Vegan or not, this recipe is incredible. It's something, honestly, you can just make at any point. You don't need a lot of ingredients too. That's what's my favorite part about it. That you honestly really just need potatoes, rosemary, and salt. You don't even really need the garlic, but the garlic, you know, it sets it off. It makes it mad extra, and you know your girl is extra. All right, so let's let this crisp. It's doing very, very well. I would say it's gonna take about like 5 to 8 minutes for all of this to crisp up. But while we're doing that, let me play around with our air fryer and let's see what I can do with that. I'm gonna put these ones into our air fryer. Move this over. Let's see. Air fried potato. Yes. All right. Whoop. She's a little messy right now, but that's okay. I should have probably cleaned this beforehand. That would have been better, but that's all good. She got some extra rosemary going on there. All right, so I'm gonna lay these flat, and I'm gonna spray a little bit of oil on them. I use avocado oil. whenever I am using my air fryer, if I'm spreading out, like if I want to use a spray oil, typically it's avocado oil for me, and grapeseed oil whenever I'm cooking, frying, anything like that. So there we go. I'm spreading that out pretty decently. Ooh. I'm gonna use my favorite pieces. That way, yo, we can just get a little bit of everything. We get a little air fry, we get a little deep fry, we get a little bake maybe, for goodness sake, baby. Okay. All right, now, let's see, where is, yes. Ooh. Here is, boom, and then here's my spray oil. So let's see, I think I just opened this. This is gonna be the first time. And yo, let me know if y'all know of a spray oil that is like reusable. Like you can put your own oil in there. Y'all let me know. Somebody DM me, because I have been looking and I haven't been able to find anything. I really want to be able to like refill this and then spray on the oil. You know what I'm saying? I know it's out there. I just don't know where it is just yet. All right, I'm gonna spray some of this oil over. Ooh, if I can open it, let's see. Stay tuned. Oh, there she goes. Boom. Give it a little shake. And I'm gonna periodically shake these as we let it fry. There we go. Boom. Baby, you got it, got it. Baby, you're oh so pretty. Body of a goddess. Baby, you got it, got it. All right, y'all. These are doing very well. I'm not mad at it. Part of me is wondering if I should let it go over to our big girl burner, just because I really want to eat it. But now that we have the air fryer ones, you know, honestly, I'm not mad. I can be patient. All right, she had to cut up some potatoes and then put them in cold water and then let it sit for a day, then patted it down. Yes, and if y'all are looking for the full written recipe, guess what? I actually update my blog now. Y'all, give your girl Gabrielle a hand, because she finally figured it out. What I realized was I needed to hire an assistant to help me do things like the cleaning, the photography, like the chopping, the prep, and then I can spend the rest of that time working on posting the things and actually putting it out there. Because so many people were asking me, where can I get the full written recipe? And I've always been like, I'm too lazy. But now I can't be lazy because I have plenty of time. So, boom. Also, if you live in Florida and you are looking for a part-time job, your girl Gabrielle is looking to hire somebody. So DM me, y'all. You know, I'm always trying to answer my DM. Let me know where in Florida you exist. And I prefer if you have some kind of like social platform. That way I can just make sure you are who you are in real life, whether that be LinkedIn or Instagram. Those are typically like the best ones. So if you know anybody who likes to cook, they live in Florida, they want to help your girl Gabrielle out, y'all, I'm trying to, you know, trying to help somebody else out while we all help each other out in the same way. So it's been a few months coming that I needed to get my own assistant, but I've been working with a couple different friends, my sister-in-law, one of my husband's best friends from childhood. It's been so great. I've been able to like breathe and chill. I think I talked about it a little bit on my last class because it was such like a necessary thing to do. So now I'm looking for somebody full time to like be with me, grow with me, glow with me, flow with me. So like I said, I'm just putting it out there. If you live in Florida, I know Florida is a big place. So, but you know, you never know. You never know. Somebody might be close, somebody might be far. I don't know. Either way, DM me, tell your friends, let them know she's looking for somebody up in her life. Okay? All right, so y'all, this french fries, they're looking cute. They're not golden brown just yet, but they definitely are getting nice and crispy, and I'm not mad at it. And so is our rosemary, baby. You know what would be good in these too? I think sage. Sage would be really bomb in this as well, y'all. All right, let's see. She's so cool, like a really awesome person. Thank you, thank you. You know, I'm excited for the future when I get to like meet people in real life, when I get to like tour. Oh, y'all, and oh, let's just chit chat for a moment about this music album we're coming out with. Yo, we first got our first taste of laying down some of the music yesterday, and bruh, it's so good. Like I don't want to like, you know, toot my own trombone, but tootly toot. It's bomb. Every song on there is a banger. It's a dance. It's a vibe. And y'all know it's about positivity and love. And it's not about anything frivolous, anything too worldly. It's about real stuff, like finding yourself, existing in yourself. So I'm just really excited. I'm gonna be talking about it a lot. We're aiming to have it come out on Juneteenth. So y'all just follow along, stay tuned. It's gonna be so good. There's so many good songs in there. There's one that's trap. There's one that's like a disco funk beat. There's Afro beats, of course. There's like, you know, ballad, very soulful. There's a lot of gospel. Ooh, Lord, it's got everything. It's got everything we need today. And you know what's so funny? We still haven't named it. We have no idea what we're gonna call the album. I really, it's hard because you want to decide on a name that really explains the whole thing, but we just haven't found it yet. So we'll be inspired as we go along. Yes, Amazon has a reusable oil spray bottle, is what they say. No doubt, Amazon got everything. I looked, but I couldn't find one that I like really enjoyed. So, you know, maybe that's just me. Maybe I need to switch it up. All right, I'm gonna put this on my big girl burner over here. So I'm gonna let these really get nice and hot and delicious. All right, I'm gonna turn this on low because we're just gonna use this now anytime we bring back our French fries, and that'll be perfect. Okay, y'all, so now I think I can actually answer some questions for real, since I'm not like concerned about burning myself. Hello, that's not fun. And look, we still got some potatoes left over. I'll probably air fry these too, I'm not even gonna lie. And that's what's great about potatoes, like you can air fry them, you can bake them, you can smash them, you can just, so many different things. Name your CD a whole mood vibe. Yes, it is a whole vibe, honey. I'm an album collector, please sign my album. Ooh, you know, it's so funny. I didn't even think about like physical albums. Like I'm over here just thinking like, oh, iTunes and stuff like that. I see what you did there with your earrings looking like fries. Yes, honey, always. I always try to give a little nod to my recipes, whether it be my earring, obviously my outfit. I try to go for like matching. It's just fun, you know. If I'm gonna run my own like show, might as well kind of do whatever I want to do, right? So yes, okay, I'm gonna answer whatever questions y'all have to say. I saw some on YouTube. The only problem about the YouTube ones disappear, y'all. Ooh, somebody said, let's see. Where did I get these earrings? Ooh, that's an Ace Anderson question. I honestly don't remember. This thing, I know got it from, ooh, like a thrift store. These, I want to say, these came from like a farmer's market. Ace was really big onto the wooden earrings, and so this is what he got. Boom, just like that, y'all. All right, I love your positivity and energy. Not right now, but later, definitely plan on buying the album because your posts make me smile. Thank you. That is so kind. See, I love you. Like, I love that people like actually appreciate the energy that we put out because I enjoy it. I mean, like, I just love helping people be happy. Because listen, like, life is really hard. And not everything, you could be born into like the worst situation. But I always try to just look at the positive. I really do, because like I've obviously had a lot of crazy things happen in my life, for real. But I try to, in a way, just align myself with the universe, align myself with God, with, you know, just the higher being that can help me live just a more present life. Like one that's not wasting it on worry and stress and concerns and gossip. And, you know, like, honestly, to me, the whole point of life is love. So I'm just trying to live every day, share love, be love, let love, give love. So I don't know, y'all. I'm just trying to figure it out. But I am excited about the future when I can, like, you know, collect all of my thoughts I have about humanity and life and learning and really just like, you know, share it in a very like organized way. Right now I just be speaking it, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, speaking of which, let's see how these fries, oh, they looking good. They smelling good, they looking good. Oh, and I can tell these air fry ones are doing so good. Yes, girl. Yes, crisp up. Ooh, we love to see it. Yes. Beautiful. All right, let's see what else. Is your cookbook an ebook or a physical? It is 100% ebook. But I will say you can download it if you want to. For me, I just try to not put waste into the world. Yet again, it goes back to like, what's the point of life? My point of life is to love. And so for me, I'm just like, okay, for my first cookbook, I really want to make sure that it's giving to the earth and not taking from it. So I was like, we're going to do paperless. Now, if that's not what you like, that's okay. Just email me. Let me see that you purchased the cookbook, and I'll send you a PDF version. And then you're more than welcome to print it to your own discretion. But for me, I ain't trying to add no extra printed on paper. I'm very paperless in a sense. I don't know if y'all remember when that was like a big thing, going paperless. But I will say, I understand like when you want a tangible book. I totally understand. I like tangible books. But to me, the betterment of the earth is a little bit more important. So I do apologize if that's not your vibe. It's my vibe. And luckily, I made the book, so I can kind of low-key do whatever I want to. All right, let's see. Ooh, I missed a lot of stuff going on here on Instagram, but that's okay. Let's see. How long have you been vegan? Heart. Ooh, I don't even know where you got that little heart emoji from. I've been vegan since 2011. Yes, very end of 2011, and it was such a good decision, yo. It was, I mean, I eat really good food now, like every single day, and I enjoy it. I have energy, I have good skin, I have healthy bowels, you know, I feel great. I haven't been sick in years. Last time I was sick, I had pneumonia, and that was after a heavy night of drinking, and that's when I learned, aha, alcohol consumption equals me not feeling well. Who would have thought of that? So yeah, I just don't get sick, y'all. I just don't do that. And I want to say, and I know actually, because I used to get sick all the time, I know it's because of my plant-based diet. So it was the best decision I made. Eat good food, less suffering, less pain, physically, mentally, for the animals, for the earth. It's just an all-around good decision, because I mean, the worst thing that can happen is that you eat food you don't like. You're gonna get all your nutrients if you eat colorful. A lot of people think I can just eat pasta, I can just eat, you know, vegan cheese. Now, y'all gotta get some colors in, okay? Get your colors on. Ooh! Yes, French fries. Oh my goodness. All right, I would say we need maybe like another 4 to 5 minutes on these little fries. Let me check in on our air fried ones though. Those might be doing really well. Oh yes, she is looking good. Yes, girl. Yes. Oh my gosh. These air fryer ones, low key, are coming out a little bit better than the deep fried ones. So, ooh, I'm excited. They're gonna be so crispy. I just became vegan in January and always tried to reduce how much processed food I eat. Yes, that is a great way to go about eating plant-based, is honestly try to stay, if you want to do it inexpensive and you want to do it the healthiest, stay away from processed foods. Honestly, like I eat vegan cheese. Listen, I love vegan cheese. I love myself a gluten-free bread, avocado toast. But I feel my best and I look my best and I have the most energy when I eat super, super clean. Now, my ideal meal, honestly, is chickpeas, quinoa, sweet potato, some kind of crunchy, big, like salad, some kind of creamy dressing. Maybe it's like hummus based or tahini based. And then avocado, of course, maybe some pomegranate on there too, and then falafel, baked falafel. Just all that together. Basically, I love Mediterranean food, like just all the colors and the flavors and textures and the bites of just like freshness. That's my ideal meal. And I think it's realistically the cheapest way to eat plant-based as well. A lot of people think, oh, you start eating plant-based, start spending more money. Yes, if you buy the vegan meat, if you buy the vegan cheese, all the fancy things. But in reality, y'all don't gotta do all that. I be doing it. Listen, sometimes I be doing it. But that's kind of low-key part of my job, is to create these incredible decadent dishes. But if it was just me and I'm just chilling and I'm not sharing all these incredible recipes, y'all know I'm eating some rice and beans, okay? Or quinoa and beans or something like that. You remind me, I'm gonna cook some sweet potatoes. Yes, you are. Oh, y'all should totally try this recipe with sweet potatoes. Let me know how it goes, because that sounds bomb too. Oh yes, these potatoes are fried up. frying up, frying up, fry 'em 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 up. All right, some of these air fried ones be looking like they low key ready, yo. Let's see. Yo, look at this. We got some French fries. Y'all can't really see them, but they're in here. This one looks like it's pretty crispy. I don't really know, y'all. It don't even got no salt on it. A good, not crispy just yet. I want these super crispy too. So back in the air fryer we go. Let's do it. I know for sure out the deep fryer, it's gonna be super crispy. Oh, it's gonna be so good, y'all. But I will say the flavor of these is so bomb. Dang. All right. Get crispy, my loves. Ooh. Yes. All right. I love it. It's a labor of love. Let's do it. All right. They are good out the air fryer. Yes, honey. You need some. This goat I cooked, goat was vegan. Goat is not vegan. Goat, actually, probably the goat was kind of crying, you know, when it like lived its last moment. So maybe that's not vegan. The idea of being vegan is actually, for me, it's one of no suffering. Just human, as well as animal, as well as earth. I try to exist with the least amount of suffering. And I really think it comes down to the fact that, like, to be honest, in my childhood, I experienced a lot of like suffering, abuse, mental, physical, like a bunch of just crazy things going on in my life. And so when I became an adult, it was like, why would I put more suffering or engage in more suffering when I hated it? Like, I hated every single moment of any kind of suffering. I enjoyed joy, just as human beings. Like, obviously, we want to exist, we don't want to suffer, but so yeah, going vegan kind of just made sense for me. And so, no, I don't eat goat. I don't eat anything that like was in pain while it was coming to me. I don't engage in that. I really don't even like to work with companies, honestly, that treat their people like crap. Like I like to remain away from any kind of pain. Vegan is strictly no animal flesh. Exactly. My man isn't vegan, but I'm trying to slowly bring him into the light. Honey, and isn't it the light? Look at it. Oh, bask in it. I love being vegan. Like, people be thinking it's crazy and like nobody does it, but the oldest, like, number one, the oldest animals, the strongest animals, as well as like all cultures are based in eating plants. So like, to me, I'm just like, oh, wait till y'all catch up. Y'all come into the light whenever you ready. I'm gonna be frying up some French fries. Okay. Ooh, those looking good. Ooh, air fryer, crispy, yes, girl. All right. Now, let's see how these doing over here. All right, I'm gonna let them cook up just a little bit longer. But I think the air fryer ones are ready to go. So let me bring them out. All right, let's see. Oh yes, these looking good. Look at that. Boom! Air fried potatoes. Now these don't have the rosemary on them, but if you want to, if you're air frying them or baking them, I suggest putting some seasoning on, a little dried rosemary, or even baking them with a little rosemary. That might be cute. Stay tuned. All right. You know what? Let's put some more in the air fryer, y'all, because we already got a bunch of them, so might as well just cook everything we prepared today. And the air fryer isn't taking any time, so I'm not mad at it. Y'all, we are learning today. We got air fryer. This is gonna be so good. Ooh! And we got that creamy sauce too that we are going to chit chat about, because a little sauce is boss. It's got fresh herbs in it, all that goodness. All right. Put these in the air fryer, do what we do. Pop them in the air fryer, me and you. All right, y'all see this? Look at that. air fried potato. Look at that, y'all. Oh, she cute. What am I mad? Okay. All right, I'm gonna pop some salt on these right here, but they just need a little seasoning to them. Y'all know I'm hungry. Y'all know I'm trying to eat them right now. LOL. All right. So what I like to do is once I have my French fries, especially if you're deep frying, I like to use a towel to blot out any of the excess oil and then put them into a big bowl. And we're gonna put on some vegan Parmesan, some salt. It's gonna be good, y'all. It's gonna be good. All right, let me check in on our deep fried ones. Oh, they are ready. Let's grab our deep fried French fries. In fact, I'm gonna bring this in close so y'all can see what I'm doing. Ooh, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes. Ooh, looking good. All right. These ones smell bomb. There's our French fries right there. That crispy crisp. Ooh. Yes, Lord. Ooh, these ones are super crispy, I can tell. And I'm actually gonna grab my rosemary as well, my fried rosemary I got. Yes. And you know, some people are scared of deep frying. I totally understand. It can be a little intimidating, especially when that oil is hot and bubbling and boiling. And just, exactly. Kind of splashes you a little bit. But just go slow, be careful. You know, you don't gotta speed into anything. Just be very delicate. And you got this. I have such faith in you. All right, y'all. Let's see how these doing. Ooh, there's our freshly fried French fries. Get that oil off. Boom. Oh, I already want one. Oh my gosh. Oh! It's like crispy on the outside, but creamy and just smooth on the inside. Oh, now, I'm gonna be adding some oranges because we got more air fryer ones in there. But for now, let's add in some salt and a splash of some vegan Parmesan. Y'all, give this a mix. Give this a swish. Give this a turn. Just give it a flip, honey. Yes. Let all of that rosemary, y'all wanna see, look. Boom, rosemary is gone. It has left the building. It is now on your potatoes. These were rosemary leaves, fresh, that we got from our arrow garden, hello. But now, all those leaves are just mixing and mingling. And you know, the flavors just run deep because we deep fried it in the rosemary, as well as we got all those rosemary in there now. I'm gonna add a little bit more salt. And I'm gonna plate this up, y'all. Even though we got some more sitting on the side, I just wanna eat. I am not gonna lie, I know it's so bomb, and we've already been chatting away for about 40 minutes, so might as well dig on in, get yourself a big handful of those delicious fries right there. Air fried and deep fried, look what we did there. Boom, y'all. We are adapting, hello. And then take your extra stuff, and I like to just sprinkle mine on top, just like that. Boom. Now, let's chit chat about our creamy sauce. So I'm using some Follow Your Heart mayonnaise. This is like my go-to vegan mayo. You can also use hummus. If you're trying to do more clean, less processed stuff, you can obviously use some hummus. And then what I added in here is some minced garlic, garlic powder, onion powder, fresh dill. Y'all know where I got it. Come on, bring her in, bring her in. Y'all know I got fresh dill from my garden right here. And then I also added in some lemon juice, salt and pepper to taste, a little splash of some plant-based milk, but this time, to be honest, I used some fresh pickle juice, which just set it off. And then, yeah, y'all just give it a shake, you know what I'm saying? And then we gonna dip it up in that goodness, y'all. Dip it up, dip it up, dip in those French fries. So I'm gonna serve that up in a little bit. But the other thing I want to do is I wanna cut up some of this fresh parsley right here. And that's what we're gonna serve over everything. And while our other French fries are up in the air fryer, I will be able to answer whatever questions y'all got. And then we can dig on in, y'all. Hello. And look at this. I got my cute little gardening shears. Let's see if these work for cutting this. Oh, actually, oh, that's not bad at all, y'all. Come on, get into it. I'm gonna sprinkle this fresh greenery on top. And if you want to, you can use green onions, chives. Doesn't really matter. I'm using parsley because I think parsley goes on everything. I also think green onion kind of goes on everything. So I'm just letting that be, but I'm gonna sprinkle this all over the top of our beautiful fries. Yo, look at that. Got a plate of goodness right there. In fact, I'm gonna try one right now. Oh. Oh. With the saltiness. Oh, it's already good. It's already good, y'all. And we haven't even finished. And I love that we got to do them air fried. We got to do them deep fried. I just get to show y'all everything in this class. That's what makes it so much fun. All right, let me go check in on our air fried potatoes. Going nice and quick in here. I'm gonna shake. Yes. Oh, I love the air fryer. I love it so much. All right, y'all. Let's answer some questions. Grow. Hello, this is my first writing. I'm vegan at 14 years old. Yes, congrats. I wish I went vegan when I was younger. I kind of knew about veganism, but I wasn't like totally tuned into it. Is the dip similar to vegan ranch? Yes, it basically is a ranch. I just added in some minced up garlic in there to really just bring out that garlic flavor that comes through in the fried potatoes, y'all. Let's see what else. I saw another question earlier. Let me slide. How long do the herbs take to grow in the garden? Y'all be asking the best questions. So I would say you start to see them start to sprout and really like grow out of the little pods at the bottom in like 2 weeks. That's like about the time you're gonna start to see it. But then after that, it's kind of a little crazy. You just water them every day, and I would say 3.5, 4 weeks, you're ready to harvest something. And what's cool too is y'all see this light? It goes up and down as it grows too. So it kind of they really figured it out, y'all. Let's see, I got some dill up in here. I got some basil. The mint is getting out of control. I need to do something with this mint. That's probably gonna be my next recipe. And then of course that parsley is looking good. In fact, the mint has taken over, y'all, and there's some growing out the side where the cord comes in. So this really blossoming and growing and just glowing, you know, flowing, doing what she do. And if you are looking to get an AeroGarden, I do have an affiliate link. So just DM me. Y'all know that's the easiest way to get to your girl, Gabrielle. DM me, just ask for the affiliate link. If I can take a screenshot and save it. And if you're looking for this specific one, I don't remember the name of the size, but this is a really good size of it. It's just like obviously able to handle it. And I have 2 of them. I have one for all of my like herbs and lettuce and arugula, and then I have one for just my fresh herbs. Okay, so there we go. I want a garden. I know. I didn't even know I wanted a garden until I got it and was like, oh snap, I need this in my life. I love Brussels sprouts. Any great recipe ideas? I would say the easiest way to make Brussels sprouts is to boil them first, or take off all like the skin, chop them and take off the skin, boil them for a little bit, chop them in half, put them on a baking sheet, and then I like to season them with some maple syrup, salt, pepper, some either green onion, and then sometimes mustard. Mustard is really good on some Brussels sprouts, and maybe even like a little splash of hot sauce to really just dynamic, or red chili flakes too would be really good. So get into that. Yeah, that sounds really bomb. Y'all go ahead and go and make that right there. All right, let's see. I saw somebody ask me about a sweet potato recipe. The easiest way, if you're just trying to not think about sweet potatoes, number one, obviously you can bake a sweet potato. You can actually cook it in the microwave. I don't know the exact specific time, but I know you just puncture it around and you pop it in the microwave. Sometimes people wrap it in a wet paper towel, and that'll help it cook as well. But sweet potato is so bomb. I like to just chop it up, cube it, put some poultry seasoning, maple syrup. Are you surprised? Of course you're using maple syrup. And yeah, bake that up until it's nice and soft in the middle, nice and crispy, you know, kind of give it a good shake. The same way we do with the potatoes, y'all. And let me know if you end up trying this recipe with any other kind of potato. And do it the same way, you know, soak it in the water, pat them dry, everything. Do it all, y'all. All right, let's see. Yes, I know somebody's saying that I'm beautiful. Thank you. Y'all said it like 20 times. We're so glad we love your garden. Of course I love my garden, Arrow Garden. Y'all the ones coming through for it. Yeah, I had no idea this even existed. And then I was like, why did I not know? I needed this in my whole life, for real, for real. What recipe can we expect from you next? I think my next class, I'm gonna be traveling because we are booked and blessed and busy, up in the city. Ace booked a movie, so I'm gonna be traveling next week, so I might be doing something with a friend. I don't really know. It's probably gonna be either a Q&A, or it's gonna be a really simple recipe, or it's gonna be a recipe I've never made before. It's gonna be somebody else teaching me how to make it. So stay tuned. And then the recipe after that, I think I'm gonna be doing like Haitian épis. Raise your hand if you know what Haitian épis is. I've used it in a couple recipes in my Haitian spaghetti. It's rich with flavor, buttery peppers and sausage, Caribbean treat to savor. One of my favorite songs, one of my favorite recipes. So I'm gonna be making something with that same épis. And épis is basically like the salsa for Haitian cuisine. They use it on everything. Typically they use it in meat. I use it in mushroom, potato, cauliflower, soups. It doesn't really matter. It's like a sofrito in a sense. It's bomb. It's really, really bomb. So we're gonna be using that. We're gonna be making that with our Arrow garden. Yet again, are you surprised? I love this garden. There's just so much freshness going on. So we're gonna be doing that and putting that on some cauliflower. Y'all know I love cauliflower. Cauliflower, mushroom, jackfruit, potatoes. These are like my go-to meat replacements. And y'all, I think it's time for me to check in on our air fryer. Do you have a special gluten-free pasta dish you could make one day? All of my pasta dishes I make are 100% gluten-free. The pastas I use are Banza, and there's another brand called Bio Nature that makes really gluten. Jovial too. Jovial is made in Italy, so you know it's bomb. Okay. All right, let's see how these doing. Ooh, she crisping. She crisping up. Crisp it up, crisp up those French fries. All right, she looking cute, y'all. She golden brown, she delicious. She's just not exactly as crispy as I want her to be. How you from? Got a little crispiness to it. They're still good. These are still good, even though they're starting to get a little cold. That's the other thing too about French fries. Eat them fresh out the fryer. They're bomb. Walnuts are a good replacement with wild rice and chickpea quinoa. Ooh, a walnut meat I've made before, walnut mushroom meat. You can use that for, also lentils. Lentils is so good for like sloppy joe or anything that you want to make like a ground meat. Lentil, walnut, mushroom. Combine it together. And if you can't have walnuts, obviously lentil and some mushrooms gonna still have that really good texture. My loves. I'm all about getting that right texture, that flavor that you need. You know what I'm saying? Like, and also like the seasoning. Seasoning is obviously a very big deal to me. But that walnut, with that black rice or wild rice, you said chickpea quinoa, had to share from my public account. Everyone should be watching. My love, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so glad you are sharing the love, sharing the light that we got up in here just right. And I'm excited because I finally figured out how to set up my YouTube. I finally got people streaming. Hello, YouTube. I know y'all can't really see what I'm doing down here, but you can see what I'm doing right here, okay? And I've got my Instagram, I got my Facebook, I got my TikTok, I got everything set up. And I've been wanting to do it for a really long time, to just go live on all my platforms. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta ease on to projects. First of it, I think I was just going live on, I think it was on Facebook and Instagram, and then I think I was like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and now it's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. So who knows what comes next. I got one more phone left, but this one actually controls all of my music. See? Hey, hey, Popping in the kitchen, popping in the kitchen, popping in the kitchen with Gabrielle. Popping in the kitchen, popping in the kitchen, popping in the kitchen with Gabrielle. Popping in the kitchen, popping in the kitchen, popping in the kitchen with Gabrielle. Popping in the kitchen, popping in the kitchen. It's Gabrielle. Hey, sometimes you just put on the music and you vibe, y'all. Sometimes that's just how you survive, yo. All right, popping in the kitchen. Put on a show, popping in the kitchen. Put on a glove, putting on a show, popping in the kitchen, popping in the kitchen. Hello. Popping, light in the kitchen, popping in the kitchen, popping in the kitchen. Ooh, yes, my crispy girls. All right, let me finish this off with some Parmesan and some pink Himalayan salt. There's my plant-based Parmesan. Y'all know always follow your heart. It's my favorite vegan cheese company. And then, of course, a splash of some salt. Popping in the kitchen, making French fries. Popping in the kitchen, I'm tell no lies. Popping in the kitchen, making French fries. Popping in the kitchen, yeah, we speak no lies. Ooh, and then let that cheese just runneth over. Yes, use all that extra seasoning and spice. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready to eat? I mean, look at that big pile of just carby goodness. I love potatoes because they're honestly my favorite carb. Because I can't really eat gluten. You know, rice sometimes makes me feel a little some kind of way. But potatoes, I can eat any day, okay? All right, let's get that creamy ranch dip, creamy, going in it. Ooh. It's so good, y'all. All right, last part. Ooh, hey. Last thing, let's finish off with some of that fresh parsley. Y'all know I love some of that greenery on top. You'll know I gotta add on that freshness because that's just how I do, y'all. So check it out. These are our rosemary garlic French fries with a creamy ranch dressing. I want y'all to take a look at that. We made this very easily. All you gotta do is just a few steps, y'all, and you are ready to munch on the deliciousness. So let's dig on in and get a bite. I heard that crunch. Oh yeah. Oh, my husband, he already told me he gonna eat some of this. Yes, look at that. Can y'all believe this? This is air fried. We did this. We did air fry and we did the deep fry. Just goes to show you, you can do it all. You can do it all. You can do it all when you're vegan. You can do it all. You can do it all when you're vegan. All right, I'm trying to get my favorite pieces, which, to be honest, y'all know I could just sit here and just eat this all day. Oh, the rosemary is so good, y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh. Wow. Wow, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. Rosemary French fries. Y'all are like, I want to eat. You do, y'all. This is so bomb. Deliciousness. Now, a few simple ingredients, y'all. Rosemary, potato, garlic, vegan Parmesan, salt. That's it, y'all. So labor of love. Only takes listen, the hardest part is chopping up the potatoes, putting it into the fridge. But after that, you Gucci to go. You can go whatever you want. Y'all know the ranch good too. Ooh, y'all. This was such a good class. I'm obsessed with French fries. I eat them in all forms. So y'all know I had such an incredible time vibing with y'all, singing with y'all, dancing, just speaking some truth, answering whatever questions y'all have. And if you are looking for a cookbook and you want more recipes like this, y'all know I got one. Go to my cookbook website, onegreatvegan.com. There's also a blog on there too, so if y'all ain't looking to pay for no recipes, I got you, okay? I'll be posting it every day, all day for free for y'all. But if you're looking for more in-depth, get that cookbook, y'all. It's really good. My sister-in-law, she told me she has it. She's had it for a few months. Not one recipe has failed her. So, hello, she's definitely not vegan, and she's all about it. So that kind of gives me a little excitement to know that people who are vegan, people who are non-vegan, really enjoy it. So y'all, I had an incredible time doing what we do, speaking our truth, and I will see you all next week. Like I said, I have no idea what we are doing. Don't forget to check out Arrow Garden. They are incredible, obviously. I mean, I just love fresh herbs. You know, there's so many things you could do with it. So message me if you are looking to get one. I'll send you my affiliate code. And y'all, I will see you all next week. Do not forget, at the end of the day, to sing your song, do your dance, because it's a very special dance, I know, and speak your truth, my loves, okay? I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye, be blessed, have fun, enjoy your life, treat yourself this week, worry not. Don't worry about what's happening. Exist in your truth. Live your life. Live your dreams. And I will see you all next time. Bye, YouTube. Thank you.